What is up, guys? Wiz up here. We are back with more Quickfire Gaming. I think I'm going to stick with the name Quickfire Gaming. I like that name a little bit better than Random Roguelite Gaming. I like the alliteration in Random Roguelike, but Quickfire just seems to roll off the tongue a little bit quicker. It's just going to take me a few times to get it right. So today, I've already randomly chosen the game, and today it's Darkest Dungeon. This is a game by Red Hook Studios. And it should be noted right away that this is still an early access build. However, you can buy it on Steam. You can support the game while they're still making it. That's something very common nowadays. And we're gonna jump into the game that I've already started here. I'm a few hours into the game at this point. I have some heroes that I typically really like. However, I did lose quite a few heroes at this point. I was tearing through the game, doing awesome. I was like, yeah, nothing can stop me. And then I hit, I believe, what's the first real boss in the game? Maybe the second real boss.
Caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
The Gothic theme and the narration in this game are just fantastic. They really are. Look at this side over here. I am not in a good way right now. I have 1, 2, 3 characters that are all seriously freaking out. This guy right here is damn close. This Nephmara, I don't even know how to say. Some of these guys have some hard names. Russell, there's a name I like, but it's a woman. So, so if you can name your kid Russell, I guess as a woman, you know, I don't know where you're going with that, but hey, you know, to each their own. I just recently lost. This guy's only level 1 because I just recently lost my tank. He finally threw in the bucket. I lost my major healer. That's why I'm trying to get all these guys back up here. Dismas is the badass of my group. Dismas I've had since he was the very first character I chose or something like that, and he's just been sticking it out hardcore. So whenever I really I'm in a shitstorm, I try and play with Dismas. However, he's to the point now to where he will because he's level 3, he will no longer take any type of he won't take level 1 quests anymore. Like, he just won't participate. So I have to choose from my other group of assholes over here, which doesn't make things easier. So I've got a few characters out. All the ones that are grayed out here are currently occupied. This guy right here is the caretaker. He'll randomly jump in your way in one of the sets here. What these things do, like going to the cloister to meditate or going to pray to a higher power, they will lower your stress level. And stress level plays a huge part in this game. It looks like we have a few things. You can lower your stress level. You can also upgrade like heroes' abilities. This is how you do that. Each one of the characters is randomly, they come in on the stagecoach and they all are randomly chosen. You can take a look at them here. I think it might be because I'm full. I'm not able to look at any of them. Okay, there we go. Right click. And they randomly allocated with 4 out of the 7 abilities here, and then 3 out of the 7 camping skills. Camping skills are far less important. The combat skills are much more important. They obviously are what your character does. They also come with little quirks like Scotland here is a fast healer and he's tough, so he's got more HP and 10% HP received, but some of them also have some little drawbacks here. Sometimes they can be major drawbacks. You know, like minus 20% stress resist when fighting a beast. In town, he will never drink. That just keeps him from ever going to the tavern to relieve stress. You know, so that's kind of a minute type of thing, the resolution. However, zoophobia could be a little bit more important. These circles here show from which points they can use said ability against another. You've got your 4 characters lined up, and your enemies come over, and they've got 4 characters lined up. And this Dirk Stab you can use from any of the four areas, but it can only attack the first 3 in their group. Solo you can only use if you're in the very front of your line, but it attacks everybody on their side, as you can see there with the red dots indicated. And slice and so forth, so forth. That's how this all works. These camping skills are just for longer quests. I won't really get into that. That's a little beyond the scope of this video. But anyway, enough of the bullshit. I just want to give you a little bit of an introduction into what the game actually is, how it works. And this game, it even tells you right at the beginning, is all about making the best of a shitty situation. So you find yourself in terrible in terrible situations where your guys are all freaking out. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. They're all just trying to keep their head, and you want to get through and complete each of the missions. The game's got a great art style. It's got a great. It's a fun game. It really is. It's got a great. How can I say? It's got a great way of pushing you forward in the game, and never feeling like you're comfortable is a big thing. You never feel like you're like, man, I've really got this down. So this character is his preferred positions are the back two. So we're gonna. This guy has a healing ability. He's one of my major healers. So we're going to keep him. We're going to put him in the third position, I believe. We'll probably take our tank guy. We'll take Russell because she's good. We'll take Guideville. And we'll take Hatchet. That's everybody except for Dismas. Of course, like I said before, Dismas won't go on anything below like a level 3, I think it is. He won't go on anything below a level 3. This game is still early access, so Darkest Dungeon is not added to the game yet. Either is the Cove. So we're playing mostly in the Ruins, Warrens, and Weld. But now these are different missions you can go on. This one's a medium mission. Medium missions typically you'll camp once in. Harder missions you'll camp typically a few times. It gives you an average level that would be appropriate. However, those aren't exactly spot on. They're hard. Some of these missions can be really hard. I went into a I think it was a veteran level 3 mission with all level 3 guys and just got destroyed. Just got absolutely destroyed. So we're gonna play it safe. We have to kill a wizened hag in this one. I think the hag might have actually been what killed me. Oh well, let's try it out. Shoot. It says it should be level 1. We've got these guys. We've got a little bit of money. I ended up burning through all of my money before, which was not a good thing. If you're expected to camp at all, they'll automatically add firewood into your group so you can camp at least once. Here you decide what type of provisions you take with you. So we need to take a good amount of food. That way nobody starves while they're out there. And we also need to take a good amount of torches. The light management is an important part of this game. The more light you have, the easier things are. However, the less light you have, the harder enemies are. The more likely you are to run into things and create more stress and create a harder situation on yourself. You'll also find things throughout the world and stuff. I haven't really found anything. I'm going to take one skeleton key just to see if it ends up helping out in any way. I can't say that I ever really. But you also need to leave room for the things that you're going to pick up, because this is your entire inventory screen. You don't get anything bigger than this. This is it. You know, so you don't want to take too many things. You don't want to take too little. You want to make sure you get enough to where you can make it through. But you want to be able to do what you can. I'm going to take 2 shovels, 2 keys, and we'll embark.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
The narrator in particular is one of the major selling points of this game. Like, what was it? It was Bastion? Bastion before it, man. The narrator in that game was amazing. And I feel the same way about this one. So you move left and right on this screen. Down here in the bottom right, you can see exactly the type of dungeon that we're in, where rooms connect. And up here in the top left, you can see what our goal is. Our goal is to kill the Wizened Hag. And I believe that the Wizened Hag will be a little bit further in. So we're just going to head this way. Everybody's already a little stressed out. I probably should have taken something a little bit easier. See, this is why we brought the shovel.
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
This in particular is why we brought the shovel, because if I didn't bring the shovel, we would have had to attack it ourselves, and there was a good chance it could have ended up hurting us. Oh shoot. Okay, so stepping backwards. Okay, so I've already kind of screwed up. Walking backwards creates more stress on your characters. And I had already passed a treasure chest and things like that, but I didn't see it in the background. So things like this guy on the ground here, are things that that you interact with in each of the dungeons, and you choose which character interacts with it. I think that the Plague Doctor would probably be the best person to interact with a dead body, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. We're going to investigate the remains. Treasures are encased within the remains. We got 250 gold. Not bad. Oh man, another one? We've already burned through both of our shovels. And look, the light is already getting deeper, so we're gonna use a torch. Keep moving forward. Here's some combat. Great. So now you can see here, combat is randomly allocated, or there's a random order. I believe it has to do with speed. It's all about speed. Who goes first? And then you use specific abilities according to where you're standing, and they attack where they're standing, like I explained before. So since we don't, this is my healer guy. Since we don't have anybody hurt, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one here. Is a ranged one. It does only 33% damage, but the target deals 25% less damage. Has 25% or 10% less accuracy. Sacrificial stab does full damage. If they're Eldritch, it does plus 15. Ooh, these are Eldritch. So we're going to go ahead and do Sacrificial Stab. And if you click the ability and then you mouse over, it shows you down on the bottom there exactly how much your hero is likely to damage these guys. So it doesn't look like it's actually going to kill anything. So maybe we'll just use the Weakening Curse. Hero damage 2 to 3. Hero hit 80%. I think that these artilleries will probably do a little bit more damage, so we'll go ahead and... But they had a high chance to resist. Okay. So this guy is our stunner. We use him almost exclusively to stun and to poison. They've got 75% blight resist, though, and this is a blight ability. So I don't think that this is going to work out in our favor, but we can try it. Oh, it stunned both of them. Great. If you stun them, it just wastes their turn for one turn. We were lucky to dodge there. We really were.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
When your enemies crit against you, that really, really damages. Okay, I want to manage his stress already, but we really need to kill things instead of just manage stress right now. So they're unholy. How much damage does he do? He will do 6 to 13. We're going to try and lower this guy's stress, because his stress is already really, really high. Use Breakthrough. Minus 20%. So the Barbarian seems to like buff herself up with Adrenaline Rush and then lower her stats with things like Breakthrough. Wicked Hack. 5 to 10. Or we could attack all three of them at once. Do 2 to 3 damage on each. We're going to buff her for 1. Then we'll do it again on the next one. Alright, dog. Let's do this curse. Debuffed. That's right. Groping swipe on him. Alright, Russell. How much damage are you going to do? 3 to 6 now? Better than nothing. But now it's going to give her a debuff. Minus 20% damage. Minus 15% dodge.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
So now that he's marked, it makes it easier for the artillery to hit, obviously. And this is not going well for us, and this is the first combat that we've come to. He does a good amount of damage. Let's try Blinding Glass again. See if we can stun these guys again. Nice. Nice. Oh, their stun resist is only 25. Oh, blight. Blight is like poison. That's where I was confused. I apologize for misleading everyone there. We are going to stab this dude.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The more people you kill, the lower your stress gets, right? The less monsters, less stress. That makes sense, right? Just gonna hack this dude. Hack this artillery dude up.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This guy's got 12. Oh, we did 12 damage on the last guy, so I thought maybe it might be okay. Noxious blast. Missed. Boo. Boo.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Crits are really not what we're looking for at this point. Or at least crits against us. 6 to 13. Or we could kill him right out.
Press this advantage.
I was feeling good about
Give
it.
them no quarter.
I was feeling good about it. We're going to go ahead and heal this fella. He also, this ability also has a chance to bleed the target, so that's why it's kind of dangerous.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So we got a gem, a torch, some medicinal herbs. We're going to check out this coffin here. Contains hidden treasures, gold, great, and we'll move on. Scouting ahead, looks like we'll have a fight before we get to the next area. Why are you freaking out, dog? Is it because of the torch? It's because of the torch, isn't it? Dude, don't be scared of the dark, man. It's not a big deal. More gold. Let's make that money. Alright, so this seemed to work out pretty okay for us last time. We're going to go ahead and debuff this front guy. That helped us. Now, if we do the stun, it'll just be against the artillery guy in the back. So if you shuffle them, it also changes what abilities they can use against you, right? So let's try shuffling the artillery guy forward. That way, this fungal scratcher hopefully won't be able to really do anything of use. Ooh.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, he moved back. He moved him back.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
So let's do an inspiring cry on yourself, fella. Gotta lower that stress, dog. You're at 94 stress. Oh, she's blighted? Oh, she's blighted from the fungal artillery. That's right. So let's do an adrenaline rush. I believe adrenaline rush removes blight. Yes, it does. Great. Cure blight. Yep. So she's back again. She got another turn? Back to back, huh? Let's do one more. She's really angry. So we're gonna mark him. Down here. He's anemic. Oh no! So he's really freaked out. So
no hope in this hell.
now at this point he's
No hope at all.
he's really freaking out, and this is not good because it kind of ends up making a domino effect. It'll be Pithau, the Crusader, who does it, and then it'll end up being this guy over here who freaks out. Guideville, end up being him who's freaking out, and then it'll end up being Russell, and it just everything ends up going to shit. It really does. So we are going to... Let's just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've got a blight resistance that's really high, right? So we're just going to stun. Let's increase your damage. She's at plus 55 damage, so that's good. How much life is she at? 15. He's at 15. I'm not worthy of... See, because he's freaking out, he's hopeless. He won't accept aid from others. Let's use Breakthrough. Breakthrough did a lot of damage because of all these buffs that we got. Groping Swipe. Come on, Crusader dog. Cast off adrift in a dark sea amongst jagged rocks. Really, there's not a whole lot you can really do. You just try and make the best of it. He's no longer hopeless. Oh, no, this is Hatchet. This is Hatchet. And dang it, we bled him. That's no good. And he's blighted. Oh, this is not good. Russell, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dog. Not looking good for you.
This expedition at least promises success.
Blightstone, common, 10% chance to blight skills. Take all. It seems like all of the items in this game also have downsides to what they do. Minus 8% max HP, but he gets plus 10% chance to blight skills. Blight skills are good for a plague doctor, so. These medicinal herbs don't cure blight, huh? Bummer. Let's move forward. As we move forward, time passes. He's going to start taking some damage. I'm afraid our Crusader might end up falling here. Oh my goodness. These cult acolytes are such a pain. Because all they do is increase. We might actually have to run, guys. I'm afraid that we're going to... No. We will just lose. Oh, man. I want to go as far as we can with these guys. Oh, she's pushing. Okay, we resisted. That's an ability to throw them out of order again. Dang it. No, you need aid. You have 1 health, dog.
As life
So he's at death's door.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oh my gosh, he's hopeless too? Both of you are hopeless? Assholes. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. I don't know what to do right now. I really don't. I don't know how I can save this situation. We're going to use a torch to make us not as terrible, I guess. I don't know. Stun them. Keep them stunned. Every time he's on death's door, you know, he's got a higher chance of...
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
The next blow could always be fatal whenever they're at death's door, so... It's not a good thing. Well, fuck, man. If their stress is already at 100 and they're already hopeless, then there's no reason to use that stuff. I should just start dealing some damage here. Do what we can. Just keep stunning these two back here. Or don't stun them. That works as well, I suppose. Stab the shit out of everybody here. That's right. That's right. Dodge that. Oh my god, they're both at 1 health. This is terrible. Okay, so she's breaking even right now is what she's doing. Now she's going to be a little bit weaker. He's at death's door again.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Stun him. Yes. That's what we needed. All right, dog, heal him. No. No. No, you allow that healing. We need the healing. Death's door. Death's door. He's okay. Nope, he's gone. Wait, is he gone? Nope, he's still okay. We're okay. Dog, you gotta make those hits, dude. You're never gonna survive. He's crit and pulled forward, so now he's freaking out. Look, she's at 100 right now. Oh, she's... Okay, so that was good. She lowers everybody's stress.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Don't kill her. She's at death's door now, too. Oh my god, dude. Seriously. He's still alive. Oh my gosh, he survived. Use it on Russell because the other guy's not going to take anything. She's focused. What does focus do? Plus 10% accuracy, plus 10% crit. Awesome. Plow through him. Oh, we don't do any damage. She's so debuffed. We need to remove debuffs. Thank goodness. But now we can no longer... These guys, what's their blight resist? Not that good. Oh my gosh, dog. Dog! This guy's a beast, man. This Crusader has been hanging on for dear life. Does this deal damage? No, it doesn't do it. See, mine at damage mod, no damage. It just shuffles them. So we're going to increase her damage. He's already freaking out. I don't know if that's going to do anything at all. Alright, man. My mouse is not cooperating. Adrenaline rush. What's your damage at? Minus 40. What's their life at? So if I were to do this, it would deal 1 damage to both of them. Great. If I were to do this, it would deal 4 to 7 damage. Kill that fool. Okay, so he's already freaking out, so there's not much point in that. So we're gonna move him up. Pardon me, I hope I was able to get my mic away from my sneeze.
Test. Hold fast or expire.
I can't believe neither of these guys have died yet. They have a chance they have a random chance every time to just die. So, we need our plague doctor back in the back here. Back in the back. Plague doctor back in the back. I should have just moved him back. What am I doing? That's okay, we got smite here. And then I'm gonna dagger this fool. Oh, we can't dagger her. Heal somebody. Heal Russell. Healed her for 9, that's good. Shoot, man. He's just not dying. He's really not. Sweet, healed him for 11. It did give him a bleed, 1 damage for 3 rounds, so that's 3. So he really only healed him for 8, but totally worth it, man. He's still alive. He's not on death's door any longer. $48 damage. There we go. Woo!
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So we got another shovel. We got some more food, gold. We might have to take our break at this point. Our little rest here. Contents are crests and busts. What those things do is they go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna...
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Feast, everyone. Feast. Reduces stress by 25. All companions increases stress. Sharpened spear increases her crit chance. Reduces their stress by 10. I don't know if they're already hopeless. I don't know if that. We're gonna go with sharpened spear here. What's this guy do? Come on, mouse. Heals for 30%. Plus 5 to speed. Bandage that guy. What do you do? Leeches. Heal 15%. Remove poison. May also remove disease. Oh, that's a bleed. Oh, I should have... Dang. My bad. Wound care. Okay, it didn't get rid of the bleed. Self only reduces stress by 25. We've got 6 more points. Time cost is 5 for that. 4 for this. 3. 1 for reject the gods. We're going to do this because it doesn't really hurt these guys. They're already hopeless. How many more? We got 5 more. It didn't heal him. Damn it. I think that's all the points we got. We could do this. Reduce his stress, but that doesn't do anything. So we'll just rest at this point. And we are ambushed. Great. He's already freaking out. Go ahead. God, our order is all fucked up here. So, going to increase your damage. We gotta move Russell. Minus 20%, 50%. So if I do that, they'll do 4 to 7 damage against all of them. Let's just do another adrenaline rush for you. 15? Come on, man. Alright, there we go. Get her back up there a little bit. Where's your dodge skills at, Russ? Come on now. Come on now. 11 again. Nice. That's what we needed. Alright, main, moving on up. Oh. Plus 85% damage. So if we do it now, it'll be 4 to 7 on each of them. Or 7 to 14 against 1. Let's just work our way down the line here. That doesn't give us a debuff, so that's kind of nice. That crit will help. Everybody's stressed. That's awesome. Let's blight that lady there. Let's take it 3 damage per round for 3 turns. Way to resist that. Okay. You can just freak everybody out if you want, man. And he's not going to take it. I hate you, Pithau. Pithau. Pithu? Pithau. Pithau, you are a prick. 8 damage. It's not bad. But man, he is a beast, man. He just survives all day, every day. Don't move him. Ugh. Quit trying to stress everybody out, dude.
Well struck.
Seemed to work pretty well for him, huh?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
That's right.
The way is lit. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
All right, man. Let's moving on. Let's go this way. See how far we can make it. I'm not, to be completely honest, I'm not super happy about the fact that we have to fight the wizened hag at the end of this because she has a trick that just kills every character I ever create ever. I fought her twice now, I think, and both times she just destroys everything. Woe is me. Quit crying, man. You little baby, dude. Okay, so what is this? Eerie spiderweb? Let's have the occultist check it out. Treasures are in there. Okay, great. We've actually been really lucky with our interactions in the world. Most of the time the interactions are just terrible. They really don't end up they really don't end up working out. There she is. There she is. We're going. We're going. Oh, we need to move this dude forward. Okay, wait, yeah, we needed to reorder everything. Hunger. Eat. Everybody eat. Plague Doctor, dig in this grave. See, I think most characters would have been poisoned at that point, but because he's the Plague Doctor, he really wasn't. So we're going to use this. We're going to use all these torches. Use the torches! Eat the food. That's all the food we got, though. Sorry, Russ, man. It's not going to be good for you. That's okay. He's going to be our guinea pig. Because I know what she does.
A slathering testament to
that is not the right person to throw into the pot. That is not who we wanted in the pot. I thought she was going to throw not Russell, but we were going to throw the Crusader in the pot. Get him out of the pot now! Get him out of the pot. Good job. Okay, so he just auto-attacked. He just freaked out and auto-attacked the pot. We're getting you out, dog. We're getting you out. We're working on it. We're working on it. Attack the fucking pot, man. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, shh. Oh, yeah, it's a slippery pot, you know. You know, it's sneaky.
A devastating blow.
Gosh, now he's in the front of the line. Threw him in the pot again. Okay, we just got to kill the wizened hag as quickly as possible. Dude, I'm trying to help you, man. I don't know. I don't know if attacking the pot's the right thing to do. She's just gonna keep throwing people in there. Maybe if we lower her accuracy? Oh, she resisted. She got 50% debuff resist. Let's try it again. Resist it again.
Strike.
Dang it. That's okay. Alright, what are we going to do here? Do we attack the pot? I don't know if attacking the pot helps anything at all. I don't know if you eventually end up destroying the pot. I don't think you do destroy the pot. We got to kill her. Oh, we can't hit her. All he can do is attack the pot. Alright. Yeah, we know your flesh burns, dude. Oh my gosh, don't be dead, man. Always dumps him out on death's door.
On the brink, facing the abyss.
He's gonna throw that guy into the pot now. Dodge it. Dang it. This is not... Quit seasoning my guys. Come on, man. Strike the pot, strike the pot, strike the pot. Dodged her. Dang it. This is not what we're looking for. I don't know what to do in this situation. Hitting the pot doesn't seem to help anything at all. It really doesn't. Maybe we can shuffle him? Nope. All that he can do is attack the pot. That's all that the Crusader can do. Minus 50% damage? Holy cow, man. You don't do any damage at all. This guy's not... He's gonna be on death's door too now.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Oh my gosh. She could kill everybody in one hit. That's all I can really do. Is adrenaline rush. And he's gonna throw her into the pot. Dude, you suck, man. Is that your whole thing? You just throw everybody into the pot until you can start killing them off all one by one? What's your blight resist? 75%? Gosh, man. That's all I can do. Oh, I can't do it against you. Let's try shuffling. Nope. That doesn't do any good. Nothing helps. Nothing is helping. Move forward. Of course you don't want to be eaten. There he goes.
Survival is a tenuous proposition. In this
that was all of our damage right there. All of our damage gone. We're gonna up this guy's damage, see if he can maybe... Good thing is when Russell's out, now she'll actually be able to attack the wizened hag.
More
my
dust,
goodness.
More ashes. More
This is
disappointment.
Oof. How many hits do you... Okay.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
We can't run away. I don't think... We can't... We don't do any damage. You do no damage up front, dog. Yep. That's it. Our whole party wiped out. I can't. There it was.
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein. You will endure this loss.
We lost
and learn from it.
4 characters. That's the worst. That's the worst. The worst run I've ever had. We lost Guideville. Guideville was level 2. He was an important character for me. Him and Russell both. These two, Hatchet and Pithow were but these two were important for me. Oh well. What can you do? I should have chose something besides the wizened hag. She's so difficult. I really don't know what to do in that situation.
I was lord of this place. Before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Well, guys, that was our run for Darkest Dungeon. We got destroyed. But it was fun. It was fun. I learned from it. You know, I think I might just take a bunch of melee, like back row attacking melee characters. Melee or not so many healing characters, but more damaging characters on the next time I fight the wizened hag. I think that's probably the best bet. None of my characters seem to be able to... None of the tunes seem to be able to reach the wizened hag in the back. And just attacking the pot in the front really wasn't doing anything. So we need to take something like Thieves and these Night Stalker guys and things like that. Things of that nature. I think are probably our best bet in that... with that fight in particular. Alright, guys. Well, this has been Quickfire Gaming. I will, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe. If you know somebody that you think might also like this type of a thing, please pass it along. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.